Folks, let's talk about soil, the real foundation of your garden. It's easy to overlook what's beneath our feet, but soil is where every great garden story begins. For years, we've been told to feed our plants with chemical fertilizers, treating soil like lifeless dirt. This approach ignores the incredible potential of living soil and keeps us stuck in a cycle of dependency. But healthy soil is alive, a bustling community of microbes, fungi, and earthworms. These tiny workers break down organic matter, recycle nutrients, and create the perfect environment for roots to grow deep and strong. When you feed the soil, it naturally feeds your plants, making them strong and resilient. Plants grown in living soil are better able to resist pests, diseases, and drought. Chemical fertilizers create weak, dependent plants and keep you buying more products. Over time, they can even degrade your soil, making it harder to grow healthy crops. The Amish know better. They farm soil first, vegetables second. Their gardens thrive because they focus on nurturing the earth, not just the plants. Their secret? Build life, not dependency. They add compost, mulch, and organic matter to keep the soil ecosystem thriving year after year. Forget sterile potting mixes and start using what you have: yard waste, kitchen scraps, local resources. These simple materials can transform your soil into a powerhouse of fertility. Think of yourself as a soil shepherd, nurturing the underground ecosystem. Your care and attention make all the difference. Your job is to create a vibrant habitat where plants thrive on their own. Healthy soil means less work and more abundance for you. Promise yourself, no more treating your garden like a patient on life support. Let's break free from the quick fixes and start building real health from the ground up. Build a relationship with your soil, feed it organic matter, and it will reward you with abundance. The more you give, the more your garden gives back. This is the Amish foundation for real, lasting food security. It's a time-tested approach that works no matter where you garden. It all starts with honoring the soil beneath your feet. Treat it with respect, and it will become your greatest gardening ally. Let's build from the ground up, one handful of living soil at a time. Now, let's build a garden bed, no tiller needed. Tilling destroys soil structure and life. The Amish skip it entirely. Instead, use layering, lasagna gardening. Mark out your bed, keeping it narrow enough to reach the center without stepping on it. Lay down cardboard or newspaper to smother weeds and feed earthworms. No glossy paper, just plain brown cardboard. Next, pile on organic matter, aged manure if you can get it, or homemade compost. Add a thick layer. This is your garden's powerhouse. Top it off with mulch, straw, leaves, or wood chips. Mulch protects soil, retains moisture, and feeds microbes as it breaks down. You've just built a self-fertilizing, water-saving, weed-suppressing bed. No machines required. This method creates a living habitat, not just a patch of dirt. The Amish have used this approach for generations. It's simple, effective, and sustainable. Let your soil do the work. That's the Amish way. With your living soil ready, it's finally time to plant. But this season, forget about single-file rows and old habits. Traditional rows waste precious space, water, and sunlight. They were designed for tractors and large-scale farming, not for the home gardener who wants to maximize every inch. The Amish and many expert gardeners plant intensively, using wide blocks or beds instead of narrow rows. This approach lets you grow more in less space. Cover the soil quickly with a thick canopy of leaves. Your plants become living mulch, shading and cooling the ground, and protecting the soil from harsh sun and wind. This dense planting not only suppresses weeds, but also creates a stable, moist microclimate that helps your garden thrive even in hot weather. You'll be amazed at how much you can harvest from a small block of intensively planted vegetables, often more than from a much larger garden of traditional rows. Use a hexagonal or honeycomb pattern so each plant is equidistant from its neighbors, giving every seedling equal access to light, water, and nutrients. This method fits more plants into the same space, boosts your yield, and encourages healthier, more resilient growth. Just poke holes in your bed in this offset pattern and plant your seeds or seedlings. No need for straight lines or wasted space. Remember, intensive planting only works because you've built up rich, living soil that can support all that growth and activity. Water deeply and less often. This encourages roots to reach down for nutrients and helps your plants become more drought-resistant. By mimicking nature's patterns and planting densely, you set yourself up for abundance, resilience, and a garden that almost takes care of itself. So ditch the rows, think in blocks, and watch your harvest soar to new heights this season. Ready to level up? If you want to harvest more food from your garden without needing extra land, you're in the right place. Stack functions. Make every inch of your garden work overtime. The secret is to use both space and time creatively, so your garden is always producing. Think in 3 dimensions, not just 2. Go vertical with trellises, cages, and supports to grow more in the same footprint. Use vertical space, plant corn, then pole beans to climb the stalks, and squash below to shade the soil. This way, you're using every layer of your garden bed. This 3 sisters method lets each plant help the others. The corn gives the beans something to climb, beans fix nitrogen for the soil, and squash keeps weeds down. Stack in time, too. As soon as one crop finishes, plant another. Don't let your soil sit idle. Keep it busy and productive. Start with fast crops like radishes or spinach in spring, which mature quickly and make room for the next round. Then follow with tomatoes or peppers, which thrive in the warmth and take over as the season progresses. As summer crops fade, underplant with fall greens. This way, you're always growing something, even as the seasons change. Never leave soil bare. Living roots feed microbes. Leaves protect the surface. Healthy soil means healthier, more productive plants. Interplant quick and slow growers. Harvest radishes before carrots need space. This maximizes your harvest from every row. By layering in space and time, your garden becomes a non-stop food factory. You'll be amazed at how much you can grow. Every square inch works for you, all season long. No space is wasted, and every plant has a purpose. This is how the Amish get so much from so little. Their gardens are living proof that smart planning pays off. Stack, rotate, and keep your garden always growing. With these techniques, you'll harvest more than you ever thought possible. Pest control isn't about chemicals. It's about observation and balance. The Amish rely on daily walks through the garden, catching problems early. Check leaves, spot bugs, and remove pests by hand before they multiply. Manual removal is simple and effective if done consistently. Recruit allies. Attract beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings by planting flowers among your veggies. Flowers like alyssum, dill, and yarrow provide food and shelter for these helpers. The Amish border their gardens with flowers to invite nature's pest patrol. Use trap crops. Plant something pests love more than your main crop. For example, nasturtiums lure squash bugs away from your squash. Remove and destroy infested trap crops to control pests naturally. Work with nature, not against it. Observation, prevention, and allies beat chemicals every time. Make your garden a balanced ecosystem. That's real pest management. A true garden feeds you year-round, not just in summer. The Amish grow for the pantry, not just the plate. Focus on crops that store well. Winter squash, onions, garlic, dry beans, corn, potatoes. Winter squash lasts for months when cured, nutritious and calorie-dense. Onions and garlic, dried properly, keep for half a year or more. Dry beans and corn provide protein and calories all winter. Potatoes and sweet potatoes, stored cool and dark, last into spring. These staples form the backbone of food security. Grow what you can store, not just what you can eat fresh. Dedicate space to these keepers for real independence. Fill your pantry, not just your fridge. This is how you turn a garden into a lifeline. Grow for security, not just for taste. This isn't just gardening. It's a new mindset. The Amish see the garden as essential, not a hobby. It's about provision, resilience, and connection to the land. Become a producer, not just a consumer. Trade supermarket convenience for soil resilience. Build fertility patiently, observe daily, and work with nature. This knowledge is true wealth, skills you can pass down. In uncertain times, knowing how to feed yourself is real security. It brings confidence, satisfaction, and independence. Don't dabble. Commit to building a system that sustains you. See your garden as the foundation of your household's health. Embrace the homesteader's mindset, even in a small space. Grow real food, real security, and real resilience for the future.